I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I said I waited for 3.5 years. The white man did it in 1 week. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters.
Hey everybody, I'm back with another Overwatch video, and as you can already imagine by the title, I wanted to talk more about a few options that we can possibly do as a community to sway the favor back at our side and to get Blizzard to pay attention to the community. Granted, I know there's been a lot of uproar already as it is, but I haven't really seen a video on this kind of topic. So I want to put my 2 cents in since my last video got a lot of feedback from you guys, which I greatly appreciate. Before I get into the video though, I do want to say thank you guys for all the support that you put into the last video. It was great and it showed me how many of you guys really cared about the situation, and it's the reason why I'm making this video right here. And also, as a disclaimer, I just want to say do not target anyone that works for Blizzard or Activision employees for this. For all we know, the choice really wasn't theirs but from the higher ups, and the higher ups just basically forced their hand. So again guys, just don't harass anyone that's working for Blizzard. The developers, for all we know, don't have any part into this and how it's been handled, so just leave them be. Don't threaten anyone, don't harass them, just let it be. We'll handle it in like a different way. Harassing someone is not appropriate. With that out of the way, with the whole ordeal of Blizzard taking out PvE and instead making it a sideline mode and putting it with the battle pass, which is just overall shitty overall, because, you know, as many people have pointed out before, what was the point of making Overwatch 2, you know? It seems like they just made Overwatch 2 just to change the monetization system and call it a day. But whatever, we've all heard it and talked about it. So, as I and a few commenters in my previous videos have talked about, the most efficient way that it seems would be to boycott purchasing anything in Overwatch, or just stop playing the game in general. The latter option I would say would definitely be more viable for getting people on board, but I digress. Blizzard needs to know and feel how upset the community is about this, because it's just simply not fair to us whatsoever. It really just came out of the blue. After working on it since 2019, they just decided to announce it randomly in the devlog that they scrapped the PvE mode. So, as one option that I think the community can do, I just say screw it. Let's just try to have it so no one buys anything from the item shop. And also because I doubt the item shop is where they mainly get their profit from, but as well as the battle passes. Now this is more into regards to future battle passes, like for next season. I know it's probably way too late to stop buying this season's battle pass because there's probably like only a month left in the battle pass. So it's really hard to already just say, hey, stop buying this season battle pass when people have already bought it. But if we could start now and start implementing these changes to the community, then slowly but surely they'll start to feel it. I think we should start doing this sooner rather than later, because for all we know, Blizzard's probably going to keep pushing us to this point. And it sucks that it has to get to this point, but I believe this is what we truly have to do to stand up for ourselves. Now, I say for the battle passes for this season, next season, and maybe even the season after that if nothing changes. And then another thing is too, they're starting advertisements for BlizzCon 2023. Now, this is the first time in a while that it's been in person, and another thing is too that it starts in November. So I also say that until something changes, that no one buy any of the BlizzCon tickets. Like, we shouldn't be supporting them, especially during this time where they blatantly lied to us at a BlizzCon event where they said, we had this and we were working on this in 2019. Oh, now it's cut. Boom, gone. What the hell are they even going to present? So I also think that we should not support them at BlizzCon whatsoever. Don't give them any of your money. Not at least until like they solve whatever problems they have and until they stop lying to us. And I hate that, knowing all the stuff that I said above, like it probably won't happen or it probably won't work or do much, but it's wishful thinking at the very best. But also another option that I could present to us is just boycotting the game altogether. Maybe once we get our player counts just low enough, then maybe they'll start to realize this, and then maybe something will change, especially with the higher ups once they notice that. We just had to be very vocal. If us as a community start being very vocal and start, you know, shouting our concerns more expressively, but in a respectful manner, then maybe they'll start respecting us and they'll start changing some things up. But I'm not sure. I don't know what it will take at this point to maybe either start getting PvE back or what, man, but it's kind of scary at this point because a lot of people are going to leave Overwatch 2 because of this, and it's already happening. A lot of people are already upset, and it's very concerning. I've been playing this game ever since it launched, ever since the beta, and it's just sad to see how things are going out. But again, we, the people, do have the power. Without us, they wouldn't have Overwatch, they wouldn't have a game or anything like that. So they need to start listening to us soon, and hopefully once the community gets together, things will start changing. But if you guys have any other like recommendations of what we can do, what we should do as a community to have our voices heard, then feel free to share the video, leave it down in the comments, do anything. Just rally everyone together, because I feel like we need to do something about this. And I just wanted to make a video like this just to express concern, because there was a lot of people in my comments in the previous video talking about this. So I feel like we need to start speaking up about this. Editor's note here: the game director has made a devlog post stating what's coming with the hero missions and the story missions, what they're doing. But he also notes that he apologizes for canceling the mode, which does make me feel a little bit bad for him, but regardless, Blizzard still fucked up. And as well, there's been a Reddit post talking about someone who had inside access into like one of the developers, and they stated that the call came from the higher ups, since the higher ups want to switch to a more live service game. So if you guys want to direct your anger more towards someone, it would be someone of the higher ups, from what it seems. But again, take that with a grain of salt, because no one could verify that information. But that's all I have for this update. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, leave a like, maybe even subscribe. But again, thank you everything for all the support lately. It's been great. Y'all have a blessed day.